you about the program coverage. I hope you can see my screen. Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So we have, looked at about 10 days starting from today. So these are the dates that you will see on the screen. January 11th to 13th. 14th, we have a break for Shankranti. Then 15th, 16th, which is Friday, Saturday. Then we have a break on Sunday. And the whole of next week from Monday to Friday again, we run this series. And every day we meet from 4 to 5 p.m. So if you look at what the program comprises of, we're really covering three aspects in this program. The first is what we believe is that there are a lot of these new age careers that have come up, and it is important that our students are exposed to these programs. So we have a series of speakers lined up who will be covering about 4 new careers in our 10-day talk. The second is, it is just not important that, people are aware, students are aware of careers. It's equally important that we also build up our other skills, the education or non-subject related skills, which is equally important as we try and make success in our careers. And finally, to help you in this journey, we also are planning to conduct a self-assessment test which will help you unravel your own interests, your own aptitudes and aspirations. And this will also be followed by a counseling. And because it happens to be an online session, the counselor will help you to interpret your own tests. So this is how we have lined up, and these are the 10 days that we have for you, and these are the speakers. So we start today with Sagarikka, and we, like I said to you, are covering 4 new age careers. So the coverage will be digital marketing. We cover corporate law. We will be covering on hospitality, entrepreneurship. These are some new age careers that we will touch upon. We will also be touching upon a few skills starting from today, where Sagarika will focus on passion. We have a very esteemed speaker who will talk about money. As you know, it's very important, in several of the decisions that we make. We are going to have a speaker who will talk about problem solving and give you some frameworks to solve problems. And finally, we will have a coach who will come and talk to you about how you choose careers. And as I indicated to you, we will also have a facilitator who will conduct the psychometric test for you. And in the end, that is on the last day, will also help you to interpret your own tests. Right? So this is the lineup that we have for today. I will quickly introduce our speaker for the day. Yes, before that, I will introduce my colleague. I'll stop my sharing. So I'll introduce my colleague. You'll believe. So Mithun Pai is my colleague from Rotary Bangalore Cantonment. Mithun is a chartered accountant. He works in a CA firm. So Mithun will be moderating today's session. Mithun is familiar with English, Hindi, Kannada. I know some of you are from Telangana. So, however, if you have, and Sagarika knows Tamil. So therefore, if you have any questions, feel free to, ask in any language. We are there to help you. And Mithun will moderate the session and also help you with all the question and answer facilitation. So I will now take the opportunity to introduce Sagarika. So Sagarika is, all of 20. She is of the same age as all of you. Thank you, Sagarika, for putting up the video. And Sagarika is already a star. She is a star of her own making. This is because she has decided to take a path that others really think about and hesitate to do so. She took a year's break after completing her class 10 and dabbled in several activities, including doing internship in about 1 dozen companies. She worked in the stock market. She went for trekking. She did documentary filmmaking. And being a very diligent blogger, she compiled a lot of her experiences in the form of a book, which turned out to be a bestseller. Her book is My Unschooled Year. And soon after that, she got a lot of accolades and she has been interviewed. She has been interviewed by NDTV. She's also been interviewed by a lot of the press and publications like the Times of India, Hindu, Deccan Chronicle, and so on. Sagarika has spoken in a lot of corporates like the Infosys. She's also, participated in a lot of the forums conducted by Rotary clubs, the CII, the Madras Management Association, and so on. In fact, she was a chief guest and the speaker in International RILA 2017, Malaysia. Some of you, I don't know if you have attended our RILA or any of the other RILAs conducted by the Rotary. This is, it's the Rotary Youth Leadership Awards where the students come together for 2 or 3 days and we conduct a lot of activities and have a lot of fun. And of course, this year we are missing it, which is why we propose to conduct this webinar series. And her motto has been choose not to run in the race, but create your own space. And therefore, we felt what other better way to actually kickstart our webinar series. So thank you so much, Sagarika, for being with us. She's currently doing her undergraduation in data science and analytics from the Amity College of Noida. Over to you, Sagarika.
Thank you very much, Rotarian Suman Shankar. So, thank you for giving me the opportunity. Thank you, Rotary Club of Bangalore Cantonment. And Rotary Suman is she is my aunt, and I am really glad to talk to all of you over here. Just a second, I can't see myself. Uh, yeah. So it would be great if I could see all of you, and I just want to see all your beautiful and handsome faces. Can you all just switch on the camera so that I can see all of you? I can't see myself actually.
Yeah, that's a good thing, Sagarika. Everyone,
Yes.
can you switch on your videos?
Oh, that's great. I can.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can see a couple of people. Oh, no, they're gone. Okay, because I just can't talk to the wall. It would be great if I could actually talk to the audience. Yes, I can. Now I feel that yeah, people are watching me. Great. Uh, yes. So thank you all for joining in. I'm going to share my story, and I'll tell you a secret also. So yes, let me share my screen first. I'm Sagarika, and right now I am also doing my undergraduation. So I am of your age, and we can have fun for the next 1 hour. We can have good fun. Okay. So my quote is, yeah, I hope you can all see my screen. My quote is I choose not to run in the race, but to create my own space. I'm actually very proud of you guys for joining in for this 10-day course, and this is the first day, so I hope you're all excited. My mom is also a Rotarian, and she was the president and the AG. My dad is a Rotarian. I am an ANET. So yes, we've got a lot of things in common. And to tell about myself, okay, now first, let me see all of you, and I want to ask you all a question. Where do I stop sharing? Yes. Now I want to ask you all a question, which is how many of you are in the top? 5%. How many of you get about 95% marks, or more than 95% marks? Maybe you can type in the chat box, say yes, I am in that quarter, I am in that quarter, I get good marks. So you can say that. But yes, I can't see anyone's message over here. But okay, yeah, a lot of people are there. But actually, I am not from that sector. I usually get the just pass marks, maybe 40, 50, 60. But what's so great about me? Oh my God, there are a lot of people who study so well, above 90. It's so great, okay. But let me share my story with you, and then you might come to know that, maybe marks are not everything, and marks are good, but there are a lot of stuffs beyond marks. Yeah. So about me, I was a very happy kid till, yeah, I'm still a happy kid, but I was a fun filled, uh, a, a cute child who was always into activities, competitions, and always outside school. And the one thing that I did not do till 10th was I did not study. But due to my grandparents, who told me that board exams are very, very important, and my neighbors telling me to study instead of playing, and I got scared uh, in 10th standard, because okay, now board exams are the most important exams, so I have to get marks, and only if I get good marks then I'll get good college, only if I get into a good college then I'll get a good job. And I started studying. So the last 2 months during my 10th standard I started studying, and I got 8.2. That was my grade. Then what happened was, I didn't know what to do next. It was 11th, of course, but in 11th there was psychology, commerce, biology, and there were a lot of uh, there
Oi,
were there were lots.
ಅವರು ಇದ್ರದ್ದು webinar ಏನೋ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾರ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್.
Okay, there were lots that I could choose on,
ಹಾ
and I was
ಹಾ
confused. So what I did was, can you please unmute yourself? I'm getting background noises. Yeah. So what I did was, after grade 10, I took a year break, which no one has done before. And what I did was, the first one was to attend conferences. So this was my acronym. C stands for conference. Like Francis Bacon said, conference maketh a man. So, conference maketh a ready man. So, only because of going to conferences, I started interacting with celebrities, authors, and actors. So, I started interacting with great people. Not only that, in conferences we can listen to those great people talking on future visionary VUCA world. So this is what happens in a conference. So, and the next thing was health. In that 1 year I also started focusing on my health. Health is very important, and they say health is wealth, and there are lots of quotes on that. Now I started going to the gym every day. I used to play badminton. So I did all that. And then I stands for industry. So what did I do in the industry part was, I went on internships. I went on internships I did internship in a hotel, in a hospital. I went to an Ayurvedic factory. I went to a school, a primary school, and I even went to a salon. So I went to a dozen places, and I spent about 2 to 3 weeks in each of these companies, and I learned about their working. So how does a salon work? Most of the salons, they recruit people from the northeast of India. Why do they do that? If you take an Ayurvedic factory, why is that? Why does that shampoo bottle cost 110 rupees? Why not 90 rupees? Why not 200 rupees? So how do they put that cost label, MRP label on that bottle? I learned about inventory management. So I learned about a lot of these technical stuffs by doing internships in different industries. not only that, through Rotary, through YI and CII, I also went to Danforth, SRF, ISRO. So I went to these places for about a day and visited, and I saw their workings. Then P stands for project. During that 1 year break, that is after 10, during that 1 year break, I started writing a blog, and then we traveled to Kailash, and then I went to Leh. It was not only about traveling. After I came back from the trip, after coming back from the trip, I also made documentaries on Kailash and Leh. And I made an advertisement. I also designed my website. So these are all some of the projects that I did during that 1 year break. And then, of course, people ask me, okay, did you only do these projects? Did you only go for internship? What else did you do? Didn't you study because you did not go to 11th standard, instead you took a break. So didn't you study? You'll be missing out on that. Yes, I of course studied. S stands for studies. So where every day I used to sit with my father and study maths, physics, and chemistry. I also went to computer classes, and I learned C, C++, Java. So these were all the things that I did during that 1 year break. CHIPS was my acronym. Apart from that, I was also an investor. I invested in the stock market. I was a through a stockbroker. So I went to Shill Stock Holding Corporation India Limited, which was near my house, and I used to sit there and just watch all the grandpas looking, buying and selling shares. So I used to do that. Now, what happened after that? Because I had got all these experiences during that 1 year break, and after that, I thought that these experiences, if if these experiences can help me out to improve my emotional intelligence, help me out in my maturity, help me out in my business, then this can help any children given all these experiences. They can turn this textbook knowledge into practical experience. So what I did was I launched it as a book. The blogs I wrote, I wrote blogs every day during that 1 year break. I'd written blogs, and I compiled all those blogs and I made it into a book. So I launched that book when I was 16. I took the year break when I was 15, and now I'm 20. So, yes. And after the book launch, till now I have sold about 6,000 plus copies, and it is a bestseller. And I have also been a speaker, an investor later on, and I continued my schooling. I went to 11th and 12th also, but it was not only studies. It was during my 11th standard, I had a lot of speaking assignments. I went and I spoke in Chennai, Bangalore. I think that's when I went to the International Rotary and I gave a speech. I was the chief guest. So I also had the opportunity of doing other activities other than studying. So I had a camera, so I was also a photographer in one of my friend's birthday, and they used to pay me. I did organic composting, and then not only that, during 11th I won a couple of competitions. These experiences helped me to win competitions, and you know um, to it just it brought the best in me, actually. So this is a sports competition. So I was the best sportswoman in my school. And then about becoming a speaker, I had spoken in Infosys, in Malaysia, and then I had also shared stage with one of the best speakers. And I also gained popularity. I was aired in NDTV and in a lot of magazines, with which I was able to meet our Vice President, Mr. Venkaya Naidu. And last year, during September, I launched a documentary which was based on junk food. It was the reason I took this documentary was one of my friend. He died by eating junk food at the age of 21. So he was 21, and he was because of junk food. He passed away. So I thought this should reach the world, and now I have 20,000 views. But I have also got comments from my friends saying that whenever I go to the supermarket, I think of your documentary. While picking that biscuit packet, I think of your documentary, and I don't pick it up. So that's what they say. It's been very good. Actually, it's been a very good experiment for me. I self experimented. So for one full month, I only had junk food, and I had in the documentary I had explained the results of what happened in my body when I ate junk food for 1 month. And recently, I virtually interacted with His Holiness Dalai Lama, and I was able to ask him some questions. And yes, that's all with my PPT. But the one thing that I wanted to share was, yes, I did it, but what can you do? So, what can you do by looking at these experiences? Now it's 2021, and you people would have taken some resolution. You would have taken resolution like I should reduce 10 kilos, or I should start reading books. Maybe I'm going to read one book a month. So, you might have taken resolutions like that. But what happened to the resolution, which one resolution that you're going to, it's about not just following the education system, but about learning and experimenting and following your passion. So, what is that resolution that you took? Now, if you had not taken a resolution regarding that, now let me tell you that tonight, just take out a diary and start writing on what are you going to do. Because I have experimented on the circle of life, which is physical, mental, spiritual, family, finance, and social. So this is the circle of life, and I have experimented on all these 6 books. What are you going to do as a 20, 21 year old to follow your passion? Just write down the things that you like, or what am I going to do in stocks? What am I going to do? Am I going to do an internship in a company? So, what are the plans that you have to learn and to grow? See, people, what I have seen, my friends, they learn first and then they earn next. Why can't you learn and earn at the same time? Learning is earning with an elbow. So why can't you do both at the same time? Maybe you can invest in stocks. You can just put 500 rupees and see what happens. You can look at the 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 way that the stock market rises and falls. Why does the rise happens? Why does the fall happens? What is wrong with the market? Does the news and the stock market have any is there any balance between them? I mean, it's because of the news that does the stock market um, crash, or does it rise? So just start seeing into new aspects of life. One more thing is, I uh, now people say that I want to become a doctor, I want to become an engineer, I want to do this, I want to do that, because I like it, or because I don't like making games, I don't like creating apps. But how do you know it? How do you know that you don't like to invest in the stock market unless you do it? Only if you do it, then you will know if you like it or not. Not because someone else tells you that no, stock market is not a good place to go and invest in, or creating computer creating web applications or creating mobile apps is something that's not for you. Who told you? Why don't you just try it out? I tried coding. Actually, coding didn't work well for me. But for me, what works is dabbling with money, speaking to people. I like it. I'm a trainer. So you have to experiment to know what you like and what you don't like. First, write down what you want to do. I told you that I have been doing a lot of things. I've been just, what I did was before going to 11th, I took a step back and then I saw the whole spectrum. What happens in the world of finance? What happens in the world of health? What happens in the world of these industries? What happens in our environment? What should be take? What are the actions that should be taken? And that's the reason now I have started a couple of business, and I've been helping some schools. I have also donated to the Rotary Club from the funds that I from the profits that I got from my book. I have helped an autistic school. So yes, what are you going to do? Think about that. And I think my 20 minutes is over. So I have been getting some questions, I think. So start writing down. These are all the things that I did, and what are you going to do? Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Sagarikka.
Participants, if you have any questions, please ask, or maybe you can type in the chat box also.
I'm doing my undergraduation, yeah. And I'm not an engineer.
Sagarikka, what made you choose in this field? I mean, choose the field in data science and analytics?
Because I thought it's fun. I saw a lot of videos and I met a lot of data scientists. I interviewed them. So during that 1 year break, 11th and 12th, whenever I meet new people, I interview them regarding their business, regarding what they do, and I thought data science is a cool course which has a lot of things has not yet been developed in India with the help of data science. So I thought that, and it's a cool course. It's good to hear. No, the word data science is so cool also.
Nice.
Did you start any startup? Actually, not yet. I pitched in a lot of places, but right now I'm working on a funnel system. So yes. How do you invest in stock market? Actually, I have Zerodha. So there are a lot of apps in which you can invest in instead of going to a stockbroker. And I also heard that these apps, their brokerage fee is very less. So there is Zerodha, there's Upstocks, and you can try them too. And they're very simple. They also update us with news, and you can modify your stocks. I mean, you can modify the price you want to buy, sell easily. So you can do that. I'm doing that, and it's simple.
If anyone has problem with English speaking or anything, please talk to her in probably the local language. We'll try to translate.
Tamil.
Sagarikka, I have a question.
Yes.
So when you decided to break from school after 10th, how did your family react? Because for most of the children, especially, our students who are in the group, education is very important. And in our case, most of us are actually being funded. So how did you sort of take the decision? How was your family receptive to it? How did you manage to convince them?
Okay, so that's a great question. Actually, my parents and we had a meeting after my board exams, and I really didn't want to go to school. So then we decided that it's okay. You can take a year break. So that's what they told me. So my parents are very they're very casual and friendly. But my friends and my family members, they, for example, my grandparents and my friends, they were like, no, you're going to miss out on a year and you're going to waste your time. So you just go to 11th standard, don't waste your time on this. But my parents, my father and mother, they were happy with my progress, and they thought the progress happens exponentially. It doesn't happen like today, if I study tomorrow, I'm not going to get marks. So it happens gradually. So my parents, they had faith in me, and they started seeing progress as I think in May I started my break, May 2015, I think. And in about June, July, they started seeing that going to these internships and reading books, I started gaining a lot of knowledge, which I did not get from school. And but my friends, they were upset because I could not join them in 11th standard. But it's all right. Now they can see that being an author and a speaker, now they feel, oh, it's okay. You know, she's doing good, and it's okay if she's. I'm doing my first year, so cool.
No, very nice,
Cool.
very nice. I think the important message that Sagarika gives us is, if you have the belief and conviction and you're actually able to demonstrate in what you do, the parents will see it, and it is a matter of time that the parents will actually accept it.
Yes.
Thank you, Sagarika. Anybody else who's unable to write but can speak, please unmute yourself and ask Sagarika a couple of questions.
There's a question: how can we learn coding? So you can start. You can learn through some YouTube channels. There are good YouTube channels who give the full course. So you can start by that, or you can also go to Udemy or Coursera and learn coding, because they're good actually. May I know which field you want to work in future? Actually, I want to work in a lot of sectors, be it finance, health, in coaching students. I want to be a trainer, and I feel that I am also a leader. So I'm earning right now. So maybe in a year or two, I will start a startup with that money that I have, that I am earning right now. So yes. Why should actually one person choose only one field? Why can't a person choose various number of fields, which I did? And yes, I'm able to. I can handle it. I feel that if I can do it, then anybody can do it. Okay, my YouTube channel name is Sagarikka Satya, and yesterday I posted a video on types of investing. So how at in a house, how does grandma invest, how does a mother invest, and how does the child invest, and what are the advantages and disadvantages? So maybe you can check out that video. And the name of my documentary is Eat Fast, Die Young. Maybe you can check that documentary also in YouTube. Any suggestions for mechanical department? I don't know. My dad, he was a mechanical engineer. I see a lot of directors and actors are also mechanical engineer. Not to demotivate you, people who are doing mechanical engineering, they don't actually pursue mechanical engineering, but they get to excel in other fields later on in their life. From the examples that I have seen.
No, it's true in most of the cases. Even I have a lot of family members who are like that, not doing anything in mechanical, right? See, what you can understand from Sagarika's whole life, all this while, is that she is not stuck onto one particular area. She's tried to develop her own skills in different areas and trying to choose from there. I asked her why data science and all these things. So it seems she is interested in that. Doesn't mean that she wants to continue there. She wants to probably start something different tomorrow. So it's all depend on how actually you handle it. So all of you, it is what we are trying to make you understand here is skills is something which you will have to develop. Learning is only a part of that skill development. Ultimately, you will have to be employed, or you may have to employ a lot of people, for which you will have to be a leader, or you may have to kind of hone the skills and then continue your career path.
Yes, definitely. That's absolutely right. I didn't get good marks in 10th or 12th. In 10th, I got 8.2, and in 12th, I got 72 percentage, which I think is one of the lowest marks. But still, I'm earning really well right now, and I feel that is important. Earning and knowing to market, knowing to brand ourselves, communicating, and being healthy, being financially literate. So those are the things that are actually important in life. Yes.
Sagarikka, there's one more question on the chat box.
Yes.
How do you learn soft skills at the age of 15?
By practical experience. So it's not only about reading everything in the books that and maybe in marketing books or in communication books. It's not only about reading all that, but it's about going and executing it. For example, I also sold these MLM products, Amway products, at the age of 15. So I went out door to door and I used to sell those products. So I used to show them the catalog and tell them this is how the products are. Please buy the products. This is how it costs, and give them 1 hour explanation about the products, and then they tell me to get out. So that happens. I went to one lawyer's house where he gave me advice on going to 11th, and why are you wasting your time selling all this soap and powder, and why are you wasting your time? Why can't you just go and study? And now, yes, when he looks at me, he's like, okay, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have given her that advice, but okay. So yes, it's all about going and experiencing. But then I learned that if five people, if I go to five people and sell my products, four will definitely reject and one will accept. So everything is about going and practically executing what we learn. Yes. There's one more question. Investment or trading, which one is better? Of course, investment is better because investment is long term. So I would say that for long term, you can put your money in mutual fund, bond, and all that. But still, trading is something fun. Trading is something where you earn your money in like one day or in a week. You earn about 10%, or it drops to 10%. Who knows? But investing is something you do it. It's a safe thing to do. What are your suggestions for preparing competitive exams like UPSC after engineering? I really don't care about that. I really don't know about that. Okay, just if you like it, just go on. Just have fun in whatever you do, because that's how that's how I enjoy everything. Everything is new for me, and I just have fun in whatever I do. So I don't worry about the marks or if I will get into that college. No, even if I'm not an IITian, it's okay. My grandpa, he was an IITian. If I'm not an IITian, it's okay. So I just enjoy. I travel. I write something. I post videos on YouTube or Instagram. It's just fun. I only have fun. Trading requires technical analysis. Yes, technical analysis and also fundamental analysis. So yes, everything is required. Everything we should first do the research and then we should trade. We should not simply put it in a stock and what will happen if it goes down 10-15%. We should know about the company first. Present your income source. So my income source is from the books that I sell and then the training programs that I do. So colleges and schools, they pay me money for my speaking assignments. And then also I am working on other businesses. So also stock market, that's also one of my income source. What else? Yeah, I'm working with my father in abroad education. I'm doing my funnel work. So there are a lot of income sources. So I'm telling you, it's just not about one thing. It's about a lot of stuff. And I feel that's the reason I'm earning a lot of income too.
Although she's earning a lot of income or a lot of sources, but she's happy, you see. That is ultimately required.
Yeah, because my next goal is to buy a bike from the income that I earn, which I think I'll reach soon, maybe in 3 or 4 months. ಅದಕ್ಕೂ I can't spend everything that I earn in that bike, so I have to maybe earn about maybe 10 lakhs and 5 lakhs I have to spend in bike and 5 lakhs I have to keep it safe somewhere. So it should be like that. Did you have any? Yeah, I have a YouTube channel. It's called Sagarikka Satya. Funnel work. So funnel is a kind of business that is that is actually growing right now. So it's a virtual business. Maybe you can see a video on YouTube because it's a little hard to explain. It's got a lot of points, a lot of there are a lot of things in a funnel. So I'm working on it, and my website I'm rebuilding it. So yes. Okay, I expected this question. You belong to rich family to enjoy life, like traveling, enjoying without college, but most people belong to poor family. So please say which is suitable for them. So what I'd say is, yes, my father, he was rich when I was in 10th standard, but he also started from zero. The the experience that I had during that 1 year break was related to health, internships, stock market, going and selling products, which I think anybody can do. And because of which I later started earning. So, for example, if you want to do internship, you can just go to a nearby hotel or your parents would know someone, at least a parota shop nearby or a medical shop nearby or a supermarket nearby. You can just go and work there for 1 month and see how it works. Or if you want to invest in stock market, just just ask for 500 rupees or go work for the 500 rupees and invest in stock market. And the thing is, we have got YouTube channels, and Kunal Shah, the CEO of Cred, he states that we have got YouTube videos from Stanford and Harvard colleges, but we are not actually using all those resources, and we say that those are actually gold mines. That's what he says. Those are gold mines, and no one is using those resources. Whenever he says, whenever I see a video, a Stanford video, it says 5,000 views. What are we doing? Those are Stanford and Harvard videos, one of the best colleges in the world. So we just don't utilize the resources which we have. Do you agree? So for health, you can just go and run outside. Instead of going to the gym, you've got legs, or you've got some chairs and heavy stuff. So you've got cylinder in your house. Just start lifting. Just go for a run. You don't need shoes. People run with bare feet. So it's not necessary that if you're poor or rich, it's about how you're utilizing what you get. Instead of watching some entertaining videos on YouTube, as I said, you can watch some Stanford videos. Yes, I used to watch these Harvard law lectures and Stanford. There are these MIT physics courses. So I used to watch all that during that 1 year break. I didn't spend a lot of money. The money that I spent was mostly on going to conferences. So if I go to Chennai or Bangalore, it costs some money. But right now, the best part is during this COVID situation, you're getting this conference and you're getting a lot of these. You could meet a lot of people for free. You just need to sit in front of your computer or your phone. That's all the work you need to do. So it's about how you utilize what you have. And there are also a lot of apps. If you want to invest, there is Flip It News, there's Economic Times, there's Investing. There are apps that can teach you, that can provide you news. So you can look into that also. What are the basics we should learn when entering into stock market? Actually, more than basics, I will say that you have to learn about the company. So just pick 10 companies that you like, from the sectors that you like. Maybe if you are into mechanical sector, you can choose some company from the auto sector. If you're from the mechanical or that department, or if you're into medicine, you can choose some pharma sector, hospital. So there are those kind of stocks also which you can choose. You can just read their story and what are the gossips that are happening in that company. So you can see all that and you will know if this company will grow or not. And I feel it's all in the story. So that's how I started investing. But then I started learning the technical and fundamental analysis, and you've got videos on YouTube for that also. What is the most happy, exciting, challenging job you have done? Only one job. I think selling my book. Selling my Unschooled yearbook was the most challenging, happy, exciting job. That's also selling. That's also a job. So each book, it was not through Amazon or it was not through Flipkart, but the books that I sold were through full and full marketing. Whenever I go and talk to people and whenever I meet somebody, I just tell them about my book and I ask them to buy. Yeah, no, I say you should buy this book. This book will change your life. This book will change your child's life. So I tell them all that. So those are some exciting things that I did. Post my YouTube link. Yeah, I'll see. I also own a YouTube channel, have followers more than 10K, even though I have not wasted time in our life. Even though I have not wasted. That's actually great. You've got 10K. Wow. Just keep growing. I think you love it. So just uh, follow your passion and that's actually amazing. 10K, getting about 50 subscribers is like so hard. So that's great. I'm feeling now why I have not done all these when I'm in +1 and +2. It's okay. It's only I am the only one I think who got all these experiences after 10th. Because
Better late than never.
sorry?
Better late than never, I said. So you can
Yeah,
start
actually.
now.
Parents, they got this experience along with me and yeah, they were 40 plus. So now even I used to complain now, oh my god, I'm going to be 21 and I'm growing older and now people will not look at my work. So I tell all that. But the thing is I'm still young. If my parents can do it and if I see 90 years old people running marathons, if they can do it, then definitely yes. There's no limit and better late than never. I'll share my so this is my YouTube channel link. So my next project is I'm working on another book on health, and yeah, as I told you, the funnel work. Those are the things I'm doing. Also stock market, always. Are there any other questions? I hope you guys had fun. If you have any other questions, uh, feel free to ask me. I'm there on Instagram. It's Sagarikka, so you can maybe follow me, and you can ask your questions there also. What is your opinion about using social media? I'd say social media is a great platform. It's how you use it. So there, like just like I told you, in YouTube there are Stanford videos on one side, and there are all these ASMR and entertaining videos on the other side, comedy videos on the other side. So what do you choose? I chose both. Of course, you need to, you have to watch comedy. Entertainment is also important, but on the other hand, this is also important. Tell me your graduation. So yeah, I'm doing BBA and data science in Amity University right now, and I'll be graduating in 2023. ID of my Insta is at Sagarikka. That's my ID. Yes. And one more quote that I would like to share is there is a quote which says, what you are 5 years from now depends on the people you meet and the books you read. So try to meet as many people as possible. Try to increase your network, because only when you meet great people, and only when you're in touch with them, then when you're friends with them. If you want to start a startup later, and if you want to invest someone to invest, or if you want some advice, then they will help you out. And the books, it, definitely, it's like they say, if you don't read books, then you're only living one life, but if you read 1,000 books, you live 1,001 life. So books teach a lot. MIT is a Massachusetts Institute of Technology. It's in US, and there are great videos available in YouTube. And my favorite teacher is Walter Lewin. Yes. See, you have told that selling books was very interesting and challenging. Why weren't you choose complete business course other than data science? What?
No, something as a marketing course, why you did not choose? Because that was a difficult.
Okay. So the thing is, I experienced marketing practically and through books. So I thought, no, I don't need to actually attend a course for that, because I feel that I know better because of those practical experiences. And data science is something new, that's something that's growing in the world. So I should definitely, look into that, touch it a little bit, and yeah, see what's in there, deep, and yeah, that's why I chose data science. And it's so cool to hear data science. So yes. Where can they buy a book? So you can buy my book on Amazon, and my Unschooled here. So this is how it is spelled, and the name of my documentary is Eat Fast, Die Young. And where I learned stock market. I in the beginning I went directly to the Stock Holding Corporation India Limited, But then later on, I started watching YouTube videos. I read a couple of books on stock market, like The Intelligent Investor, then other books. So I don't remember the name. So there are a lot of books which you can read, and there is I heard that there are a couple of good YouTube channels like Nitin Bhatia, Rachana Ranade, which you can also watch. They also help us in finding good stocks, and we can learn from them too.
Yeah. So with this, we will close. Mithun?
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you, Sagarikka, for joining in. And that was really a good start to our series. Follow your passion, just learn, unravel more about yourself, your interests, your desires, and enjoy the entire experience.
You can be the next Bill Gates or a Mark Zuckerberg.
That's right. Thank you so much, Sagarikka. Thank you, students, for joining in. I hope you enjoyed the session with Sagarikka. Look forward to meeting you all again tomorrow at the same time at 4 p.m. We have a wonderful creative person who is going to talk to you about digital marketing and the careers in that particular area. So look forward to seeing you all tomorrow at the same time at 4 p.m. Thank you, everyone, once again.
Thank you, Sagarikka.
Thank you so much for calling me. Thank you, everyone. I see that the students are really excited and motivated also. Let me know if you start a startup, or if you're trying to be the next Elon Musk, Bill Gates. So yeah, let's be in touch. Thank you.
Yeah.
See you.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Sagarikka. Thanks, Mithun.
Thank you. See you. Bye-bye.
Prashant, you're there. Thanks.